fruits, nuts, and seeds.
Chapati, thank you for teaching us to be healthy.
The energy that I feel with these meals.
Chapati, that was really yummy.
Like a kid with no toys. Health is my greatest joy. Come and see, come and be with our host Chapati.
Hello, welcome. This is Food with Life. I'm your host Chapati, and it's something important I've been noticing. People of all walks of life, at some point they fall sick or they get a disease or something in some way, and many times they go to a doctor and they get a prescription, pharmaceutical drug, or some way to heal this problem. But I recently noticed for myself, and that's why I'm bringing it here to talk about, is I had some problem physical, and I did my own healing, self-healing on myself, and the problem went away. And it led me to think that the body has an enormous amount of healing power. It is remarkable what you can do for yourself, and the body will take care of itself if you treat your body, as some say, as a temple. You treat it with beauty. So here we have two special people to tell us a bit about it. One is a very, very good doctor, Dr. Rula Giosmas, who is a doctor of Oriental medicine, and a very skilled nurse practitioner who goes to hospitals and other medical institutions. Wonderful lady, Mrs. Maria McConchee. Welcome.
Hello there.
Very nice to have you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure. So tell me, I'll ask you, Dr. Rula, tell me a bit about Oriental medicine and how it works with healing and getting physiology stronger.
Well, like what you were saying before, the body is made to heal itself. I think people forget. You know, you constantly hear this is bad for you, that's bad for you. So a lot of people get frustrated, like, what am I supposed to do? But the body is made to heal itself. For example, if you scratch your cornea, in 24 hours, if you patch the eye, the cornea heals itself.
Just by
We
that.
gotta remember that.
You don't necessarily have to go to a doctor or anything.
Well, I mean, obviously you should go to an ophthalmologist,
Yes, yes.
but the body is made to heal itself. Like we were talking about before, if you get a cut, the body will heal itself. I mean, obviously if it's too big it needs sutures, but I found in my practice, I've been practicing almost 20 years now, is that a lot of patients, they hear so many things, raw diet, vegan diet, eat meat, don't eat meat. They're so confused and they really don't know what is good for themselves because everybody has a different type of body. So what I wanted to talk about today is just some basic ways that you can self-diagnose yourself and know what to eat. Of course, food is the most important thing. Food is our fuel. And as we all know, the American diet is not the healthiest diet. That's why we have the largest amount of obesity, not only in adults, but of course in children also. So what I wanted to just some basic Chinese medicine. In Chinese medicine, we use the tongue as a diagnosis. We don't use blood work because blood, the minute you go take blood at the doctor, if you've eaten a banana like 30 minutes before, your potassium levels will be sky high. It's not that accurate. The tongue gives us a nice indication of what's going inside our gut. It's all about the stomach. The tongue is an extension of the digestive system. So I wanted to teach everybody a little bit about tongue diagnosis. Can we look at your tongue?
You don't to really? You want to see?
Let's take a look and do it kind of in a relaxed state. Okay, so very relaxed. We see that the tongue overall is pink. Pink is healthy. That's what we like. Now, it is a little elongated and it's a little on the pale side. Pale usually means that the body, you can relax now, has internal coldness. Somebody that's cold inside means they've eaten a lot of raw food. They've eaten a lot of either fruits, vegetables, salads. You're vegetarian, right?
Vegetarian, yes.
Do you eat always raw or do you eat some cooked foods?
I cook food. I feel my body needs warmth inside.
Okay, so you prefer warmth. So that's what the tongue shows us
Yes.
that you're cold inside because the tongue is pale. So of course you would prefer warm foods. So more cooked foods would be better for you. You also have some cracks on your tongue. We don't like to see cracks. That is a weakness, you know, either in the heart or the digestive system, not too deep and not too bad. And that means you need to rest a little bit more. You've probably been a hard worker most of your life. Okay, let's take a look at Maria's tongue now in a very relaxed state. Now again, Maria has a different kind of a tongue. It's a little bit swollen. It shouldn't really touch the edges. And hers is pink again. A little bit, she's a little bit on the pale side too. Do you get cold easy?
My hand freezing all the time.
Yeah. And she doesn't have a coating. So that means her digestive system still needs a little bit of work. Because a healthy tongue,
Support.
yeah, eating better, you know, chewing your food, that's another very important thing. Number one.
Enzymes, yes?
Yes. Number one, chewing your food is very important. Because our mouth, when we masticate, when we chew, it produces enzymes. It mixes with the saliva, and that helps the food go down. A lot of people just chew 1, 2, 3 times, and then the food can get stuck.
I know the saliva is very important. First system for breaking down the food is the saliva.
That's right. People forget chewing. Okay, another very important thing is never drink with your meals. Have you heard that before?
Very much so.
Okay, again, it's because you want to allow they say you should chew your liquids and drink your food. So that means by the time the food goes down, it should be almost liquefied. So the macrobiotics recommend 50 times each bite.
Oh, that's a lot of chewing.
Which, you know, a lot of people are not going to do it. I say if you can do 20 to 30,
yes,
you should chew that you're almost bored. Okay, and then you drink in between meals. Again, you don't want to wash down the food that's barely chewed down into your digestive system. That puts a strain.
Right. The basic concept is to remember is that you do not want to dilute the digestive enzymes that your body has created through the saliva to assist in digestion.
And you also want to get assimilation, and you also want to be able to absorb your nutrients.
Okay, I want to go take a break.
Okay.
So we can come back and talk more on this very interesting subject you're bringing out. I'm your host, Chapati. Stay with it. This is Food with Life. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Food with Life. I'm your host, Chapati, and we're here talking with two very, very good, knowledgeable people about food and diet, Dr. Warrior Ento Medicine, and a very skilled nurse practitioner.
Health and nutrition, that's what it's
Health
all
and
about.
nutrition.
That's what it's all
So,
about.
Dr. Rula, tell me a bit about the importance of enzymes and the significance it has in breaking down food, and if not, the problems we could have.
Well, because our food is grown in soil that's depleted of vitamins and minerals, we all unfortunately have to take supplements. We have to take vitamins and minerals. And since America has such a big problem with digestive enzymes actually help you digest your food. After you eat a meal, if you're bloated, you chew, I always recommend the papaya enzymes, and you don't need water with them, and you can chew them right after a meal. They take the bloating away, and they also help increase absorption and assimilation. So you also want to make sure you're getting the nutrients from the good food.
The bloating, though, what is the bloating? Is it a gas? And does it necessarily, everybody doesn't do the bloating, though?
No, not everybody. It just means people are having problems breaking down their food. So bloating is like the first sign.
That's a sign. Because I know I bloat sometimes, I know.
Do
And
you
I
take
don't know
enzymes?
Sometimes, yes.
You should take enzymes after every meal.
All right, that's good, okay.
Okay?
Very good.
So we talked about chewing.
Yes,
We talked about not drinking with the meals.
yes.
We talked about digestive enzymes. Now, other things that people need to know is what should we really be eating in our bodies?
Are we
Yes.
finished with the tongue?
Yeah, we're finished with the tongue. Did you want to look at my tongue?
All right, let's see your tongue.
Okay.
Probably expert tongue.
A healthy tongue is pink with a white coating.
Oh, very nice. You see her tongue? This is the kind of tongue you should have.
Did you get it? Okay. Okay,
It's
so
very good.
that's why I think a patient every day should wake up and say, let me look at my tongue today. You know how you look at your face, you brush your hair, brush your teeth? Take a look at the tongue also.
Well, what about the different colors the tongue could do? Yes?
For example, the paleness we said was internal coldness.
Yes.
Too much raw food,
Yes.
too much cold food. So
Yes.
you need to eat more warming
Yes.
foods, okay, cooked foods. Now somebody, for example, that has a red tongue means they have a lot of heat in their body. So they would definitely benefit from eating salads, fruits, cooling foods. Watermelon, for example, is a great medicinal fruit that actually cools the body, and it actually has medicinal qualities. Let's see, what else?
I would say probably their digestion is stronger, no? If they can eat the raw food and all this?
That's very important also. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to eat raw. But if you have a weak digestive system to begin with, the worst thing you could do is eat raw because you're actually going to overtax your system. First, you want to get the digestive system a little healthier, and you can introduce raw food and then see, do I bloat? Am I tired after a meal? How do I feel? Every time you eat something, you should really evaluate yourself. When you eat, you should feel good. You shouldn't feel, ugh.
Energy,
You
yes?
should feel energized, and you should wake up in the morning feeling great. You should look in the mirror and say, wow, I look great today.
There's
You know, you should have a positive self-image and positive, when you're eating food, that's your fuel. You should eat in a relaxed state, soft music, no TVs, no computers, no cell phones. Your food is your fuel.
Yes.
When you look at that food, you create a relationship with food. That's why even the Asian people, they like to eat chopsticks because it's natural. Even a metal fork, it stops the energy from the live food to your body, live energy. The minute you eat that fork, it's dead energy. So that's why a lot of people like the bamboo chopsticks and the wooden chopsticks. It's natural.
Natural, good idea. But I also want to say, sometimes people say there's a diet for them. You know, they see these commercial diets. It's the Billy Smith diet, you know, or the Tom Jones diet, you know, and they think it's for everyone. You know, it's so important to know that everyone's body is different.
That's right.
And what works good for you may not work at all good for me.
That's right. That's why people really need to know their bodies.
Yes.
You know better than any doctor that you go to
Yes.
what your body's like. So when you eat something, pay attention. When you wake up in the morning, how do I feel? Pay attention. At the end of the day, do you go to sleep and your mind starts racing? Not a good sign. That means you're either going to bed too late, you need to change your body clock, which can be done but very slowly.
Yes, that's another issue we have to
So
talk.
the other just important thing is eat in a very relaxed state.
Yeah, the rhythms of the body is something very, very significant, and I think I want to talk about it in just a minute. We're going to take one more break, and we'll be back with you and talk about rhythms and how we can get the best rhythm so we feel better and get the most energy from food, from diet, from everything around, yes? Okay, I am your Chapati with our wonderful guest. We'll be right back after this message. This is Food with Life. Welcome back to Food with Life. Okay, I think it's time to eat, yes?
Yes, that was really a great exercise. Now I'm ready to be in the kitchen. My second favorite thing to do, exercise and eat.
That's good. So what do we do start first?
Yes, before we get started, I'd like to talk about the oils. It's very important to use unsaturated fats when you cook. And they come from plants. And they come from walnuts, grape seeds, sesame seeds, olives. So they're all types of unsaturated fats. But the important thing to remember is that when they reach a certain smoke point, they become unhealthy.
Now what is it?
What is
Explain what a smoke
What
point
is it? Yes.
A smoke point is that point at which oils smoke. And when they smoke, they release carcinogens into the air and free radicals into the oil. And when we eat those foods, we eat those free radicals that cause cancer.
That's what cigarettes do. The same thing.
Cigarettes do. They cause cancer.
You take them
That's
inside and you
absolutely
take
right.
all
Also
that.
eating any food that's in a smoker, prepared in a smoker, smoked
Yes.
turkey, you want to stay away from those smoked.
It's true.
Even a barbecue grill, when you see those black lines
Yes.
on the food,
And the food.
you don't want to eat that.
Oh.
That's
A
carcinogenic.
lot of people like that, grilled,
They do.
whatever. at
Anytime
night.
you have a charred fat like that, it's very, very unhealthy.
Yes.
It's one of the worst things you can eat. So it's important to use unsaturated fats because the health benefits of an unsaturated fat are they decrease cholesterol, they thin the blood, they're an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. They're actually
help the skin.
heart healthy. They help the skin, and grapeseed oil in particular helps with circulation. It helps with varicose veins. It helps with the hair, the skin. It helps with elimination. They're very, very highly, I mean, some people will drink a tablespoon of olive oil a day, raw. So we definitely want to use them in our cooking. But the most important thing is don't heat them too high.
Okay, so the smoke point for olive oil
It's
is?
350 degrees.
And how does somebody know how they've reached 350 degrees?
On
Do
a
they
s-
smell the smoke, or does
You
it?
can see the smoke,
You
and
can
you can
see it?
smell the smoke. But on a standard cooking appliance, medium heat is about 350 degrees.
Okay, so olive oil, medium heat. You don't
Right,
want to
no-
cook on high.
No higher.
Okay.
Then medium high is 350 to 400 degrees. And then high is 400 degrees to 500 degrees. So you really don't want to cook anything on high.
Okay, so the walnut oil, the smoke point for walnut oil is?
400 degrees.
Okay, so and that's high.
It says it's medium high.
So when people are cooking,
And you'll put it on the stove, medium high.
okay. Okay, and then
And this
we
one
have
can be cooked medium high.
This one,
grapeseed oil.
Right.
is this higher? This is higher than that.
It's higher.
This is 420 degrees, the
420.
smoke
420.
point.
Right.
And this you can cook on high,
Yes.
and that's the grapeseed oil.
Right. It's one of the healthiest oils. Grapeseed oil is one of the best. You know, that's why in red wine, people drink red wine because of the health benefits. It thins the blood. That's because it's got this component from the grape seeds in it. Particularly the red skin of the grape seeds are highly beneficial.
Okay.
So enough about oils. So we have some delicious dishes for you today.
I'm hungry. You're hungry?
I'm hungry.
One of them is the mock tuna that's
Oh.
actually made with soaked almonds,
Yes.
soaked sunflower seeds, parsley, celery, onions, some dulce, which is a sea kelp. It's like it comes from the
Seaweed.
ocean. Seaweed. So what we have here for the almonds is I've had these almonds soaking for about 4 hours. These are slivered almonds, which you have to soak for about 4 almonds, and whole almonds need to be
4
soaked.
hours?
4 hours.
4 hours, okay.
Whole almonds are 8 to 10 hours they need to soak. But the thing about those is that the skin contains tannins, and tannins are not healthy. So those almonds need to be drained and put fresh water in about every 3 hours.
Tannic acid.
Tannic
I know.
This is the slivered almonds.
I know.
Yeah, a lot easier. You don't have to worry about the tannins.
Okay.
So we're going to strain these and put them in the food processor, which is pretty easy.
Okay.
So it's actually really delicious. So this is about 2 cups of slivered almonds. We're going to put that in the food processor. And then we have 1 cup of, what are those called?
Pumpkin seeds?
Sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds?
And we're going to put that in the food processor. It's really good. Okay.
Tell you
Sunflower
what,
seeds, slivered
we're
almonds.
going to let this go. I will start it, and then we're
Yes.
going to take a break, and then we come back. It'll be finished.
Okay,
It'll be done.
that'd be
Okay?
great.
All right. I'm your Chapati with our wonderful guests here. Stay with us. We'll be right back. This is Food with Life. Hello, and welcome back to Food with Life. And I tell you, with our wonderful guests here, now that we process the sunflower seeds and the almonds, what do we do from here?
Now we mix all of the ingredients together. So we have sunflower seeds, almonds that have been soaked and overnight and then put in the food processor, and they're a very nice consistency. It's just like tuna fish. That's why they call it mock tuna.
Oh.
And the beauty of this dish is that it's, you know how healthy almonds are. Tuna has so much mercury in it, and I don't eat it anymore. So we mix the tuna
Okay, and then
with
next,
all of these ingredients. You can put that in.
so we have the celery,
Yes.
we have green onion, parsley,
Yummy.
The green is very important
Dill.
here. Yes, the green.
and this is the dulse,
Yeah, you can put,
or seaweed. How much
it
of
should
this?
have 2 tablespoons, so put all of it.
All of it? Okay.
Yep. And then a little bit of, the thing is, you know, we get our iodine from the sea, and the iodized salts these days are not good for us. They're very unhealthy. So, you know, instead of using regular iodized salt, you can use dulce, which is it comes from seaweed, and it's really, really yummy.
Smelling good now. If you
Yeah.
put the lemon in,
The lemon.
Dulce.
had a good
Dulce.
smell, yes?
So I'm going to put the juice of 1 lemon and then mix it up and eat it.
Ready? Ready? Can I have a food?
Yes. Would you like to
taste?
see the final product?
Oh.
It looks just like a tuna platter.
There's our finished
Ooh,
product.
Finished product. And you can
Look.
serve it with crackers or bread or at a luncheon or anything you'd like. And it's really delicious.
So that's our mock tuna recipe.
And it's yummy.
Should we flavor it?
Sure.
You want to take? You choose one. Be my
Try
Be my
honor
guest.
to have you taste it.
Delicious. How about you?
You have another spoon?
A little bitey bite. There's
I
one.
have a baby one for myself.
Okay, perfect.
It's really good.
Let me try this.
Delicious.
I'm kind of hungry. I'm starving.
What do you think?
You like?
Healthy.
And you saw it took about 5 minutes to make.
Delicious. Delicious. So this is mock tuna. You can put this on a bread, on a rice cake,
It's delicious.
or you have a salad with it, or any
Or
many
rice
ways.
crackers.
Rice cracker.
And it's very crunchy from the celery, and it's delicious. There's no mayonnaise, no fat. There's
Nutritious.
almond oil.
Yes. No dairy, nothing.
It's very good. So there you have it. This is our mock tuna. It's delicious, and it's so easy to make. And if you'd like, you could add your own flavorings. You can have black pepper,
Sea salt if you'd like, additional.
turmeric, anything you'd like. You know, it's really your desire. You can put it on bread. You can put it on crackers. It's a delicious dish, and
And
really
it only takes
healthy.
about 5 minutes to
Yeah,
make.
and very healthy.
Okay, so stay with us. We'll be right back with our wonderful guest who will show us how to make the cream of broccoli soup. I am your host, Chapati, and thanks for watching Food with Life.